Fuzzies, and welcome back to Sun Peachy, and I'm Peachy. Today I'll be using gouache and color pencil for the details at the end. And welcome back to Arting with Sunny Peachy. I have prepared the base before recording the drawing and the scale. The scale of this painting is 15 by 21 cm, the same size as a A5 size paper. As usual, all the information of the products that I used will be listed in the description. This is part of Arting with Me series, and this picture was sent by my IRL. And what is Arting with Me? Arting with Me is basically making art from the pictures that your close one or your friends or anybody, just anybody who send you a reference picture, and you can make art with a picture. As artists, sometimes you're limited by the choice of references you choose yourself, and it will be interesting to see what other people want you to make and how far you can push your own capabilities. As usual, I don't follow the color scheme, but I create as I go. I've lightly sketched the base and applied water to the whole paper so I can lightly paint the base color. Before painting more on top, I have dried it properly so I can lay the paint on without the colors blending. My plan for the painting is to paint the mushroom first and the frog, then lastly the background. I try not to be too detailed in this painting this time around because I realized for the past paintings I've been focused on details only, which kind of hindered me to paint a bigger picture. Because when you're working on an art, you only see some part as very important, but people who are viewing it, they don't think about that unless they are artists themselves, and they will only get to see the bigger picture, which is the whole painting. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. There are times that you don't really like your own art, which is completely normal, and you tend to point out the bad that you see it. And to get better, it is good to understand there are things to get better at. But I hope you don't put yourself down for it. If you're a fellow artist like me, let's practice seeing the good in your art too. It doesn't have to be like, wow, you're so good at art. It doesn't have to be specific. You can just say, oh, I did this today. It's important I did this, even if it's just could be a study or just a few splash of paint or just some part. I think it's good to see there are good parts in the art too, instead of pointing the bad out only, because like that you may feel negative about the art, which does not perceive your art nicely, because sometimes what we feel also affect our art, unless you want the person who is also viewing the art to feel the same thing. Like if you're painting something colorful, but then your emotions toward painting that was negative, it might not come out like how you want it, and which might affect the whole art itself. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at, but yes. I hope you also can see the good points about the art that other people can see. Yeah. And this is the last part. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. See you next time. Keep blooming, and Tata Fuzzies.